David King, aka The Monarch. Just had breakfast with my boy Meech and his manager Marco, who's really working hard. Dude's behind the camera today. So yeah, basically I'm going to talk to Meech a little bit about what he does, DSR&R, touring DJ, party animal, etc. So yeah, man, let's just start with like DSR&R. I mean, you started that shit. It took off. People just kind of jumped on it in Toronto. They love it. Where did the idea come from, and what do you hope to do with it in the future?
Oh man, it's a mouthful. First of all, thanks for having me, and thanks for the kind words in the previous article. Really cool, really cool. You'll get Plan B, Plan B shit, Side B soon on your blog. But DSR&R, pretty much the idea came from what Cobra Snake used to be called Polaroid Scene back in the day.
Okay.
And yeah, man, I thought it was so cool. Like, they were documenting their nights, their parties, and Toronto didn't really have that in the what I call like the Queen West scene. So I was pretty much focusing on that, and not gonna lie, subsidizing partying is always better than paying for it, right? Yeah. As for the future, well, right now, well, I mean, I'm focusing mostly on the music, DJing. We've got so many gigs coming up. We got Montreal this coming weekend. And so many other plans that Marco, who's got the camera, is setting up.
Yes, he is.
You know, we got a couple of tracks that we're actually working on.
Okay.
So now we're starting to focus on the production. So there's only 24 hours in a day and 7 days a week, so we're kind of limited to what we can do besides that.
So I mean, you're opening up for the Miami Horror Show that we came on board with for Monday.
Mm-hmm. At Social, yeah.
At Social, I've been a huge proponent of disco house, and so yeah, what can we expect on Monday?
A lot of fun tracks, obviously, but we're kicking it back old school. It's pretty much, I've always loved house music, and for me, house is, you know, the old school Armand Van Heldens, the old school Fats and Smalls, and everything in between. You know, a lot of like the synth, the beat, you just want to dance, and you know, that's what really created where we are today, right? I believe that what happened yesterday is going to come back in the future, whether it's good or bad, just the way it is. And musically, I feel you guys believe it, we all believe it. 90s house is coming back. 92, 93, 96, 99, those were like the greatest years for house. And you know what, we're trying to stick to that, and you'll see that in my production when we start bringing out remixes. We got a couple in mind that are tracks that we feel have been forgotten, and we're trying to bring them back, not ruin it, and kill it, and that's pretty much it.
Cool, man. With this whole DJ thing, like, I've seen you play some shows that got really live, really fast.
Clever.
You're great. I didn't see that show, asshole.
That's an inside joke. He didn't make it. He fell asleep.
I didn't make it to the Clever show. I was supposed to be there.
He
keeps rubbing it in. It was a crazy show. Everything I hear is good.
Show us to Clever.
But basically, what's the craziest show you've played? I mean, you've played a few good places. I've seen a lot of them, but
I mean, every show is good. Now, crazy, it depends on the crowd and the atmosphere and really what's going on. I think my favorite gig probably was up on Carlin, open up for Crystal Castles for sure. The crowd was educated. They knew exactly what they wanted to hear. They rocked, and my set was supposed to be, I believe, like an hour and a half, and like it got pushed to like two hours and 15. Like, it was just like they just kept wanting more and more, and I'm here to please them. Yeah, I'm just here to give it to them. You know, hard.
Sick, man. So yeah, I mean, that's the craziest show you've played, but you've been partying longer than you've been DJing. I mean, it's been what, like 5 years that you've been out in the crowd and working with, you know, going to parties, and you've been documenting them for less than that. But I mean, you've got to have seen some pretty cool shows over the past little while. What would you characterize as the craziest?
Well, I mean, taking pictures at shows since '05, so 4 years doing that, and I've been partying before that. Craziest parties. See, now that's a tough one because I've seen so many. I mean, I can probably go as far as seeing Mastercraft at Queenshead Pub. Something that no one will ever see, you know, in the future. And Clever was phenomenal. You know, and so many Fake Blood, which you weren't at either. At the Wrong Boy's birthday. I think really every party is good if you get the right people, the right combination at the end of the day. But I think the special ones are like knowing that you were there for something big, like, you know, Fixed Blood's first show in Canada, Mastercraft Queenshead Pub. Like, you'll never get to reenact that because it's history and it's something that changed the way we listen to music and view music now.
Cool, man. Well, I mean, David King, aka the Monarch here, sitting with my boy Meech, who's giving me hell for the shows I've missed, but rightfully so. Anyway, signing off. Stay tuned to SalaciousSound.com.
Peace.